Alright guys, welcome back to Persona 5. The last time we met in Persona 5, we made some progression in Nijima's palace. We got the membership card to progress further in the palace, if you get what I mean. We played the dice game and the, I forgot what the other game we played was, the slot machines. So, actually, this part, we're not actually going to progress with much of the palace, to be honest.
We merely followed your rules.
So first up, we have a mini boss. But Sai's gonna
Appears both the
monologue
gods of the
first.
real world and that of this world are at their wits' end. You're the only one who's gonna be leaving, Black Suit.
Things would have been so much simpler if we could do this from the start.
I don't remember what this mini boss's weakness is. I don't think it really has a weakness. It might be light. Because screw me, I guess. Usually we find the weakness right when I say it doesn't have a weakness. But, I mean, again, honestly, it doesn't really matter what the weakness is right now since I am at, like, level 90. While, that's at, like, level 60. It's probably light, to be honest, and I just don't really care. I'm sure someone can tell me. Or, a simple Google search, but I don't feel like doing that. Nice. But the reason I said we're not progressing with much, actually we probably are progressing a little bit of the palace, but not by much. Because this palace does have one of those things where you need to leave the palace for a day and then go back. Because of cognition issues. You'll see it in a minute.
Mako-chan.
She thinks the trials which shape the outcomes of people's lives are nothing more than gambles. I wish I didn't have to hear that from Sai-san herself.
Sis is completely distorted. We have to stop her quickly.
Again, Makoto, is it really a good idea to be calling her sis in her palace? Whatever.
We all feel the same.
I mean, I know that the shadow isn't affected by the real world, but it's just kind of weird to me. We have these code names for a reason.
Heading up there. We'll change Nijima-san's heart for sure.
So now we can go to the high limit floor, but actually, really, we have to go. We're gonna be told that we can't go in because we need a reservation. Apparently, that's where we have to do cognition stuff. So hold on, let's let the cutscene play out.
Out of the way.
Beyond this point is the high limit floor. Do you have a reservation?
I said out of the way!
We shouldn't cause a scene.
Do you have a reservation?
It seems there is some kind of requirement we must meet before we can access this high.
Yeah, a reservation.
Even though we got the coins?
It must be related to my sister's cognition in some way.
We've done this before, guys.
I
Like,
can't
what,
imagine
twice?
how, though.
Let's see, we did this with...
Cognition.
Technically, we did it with
Essentially,
Futaba.
needs to think of us as being allowed to enter, correct? Huh. This casino is the courthouse in reality. So that floor must be a place only authorized personnel are given access to. I would say it has to be the courtroom.
You really are an ace detective.
More like ace defective, am I right? Am I right? I played Persona 3. I hate my life.
Just like that too, right?
No.
It took you ages to get it, Ryuji.
Yeah.
I just got a different sense of time, that's all.
No, you're just an idiot.
Aside, how are we going to get into the courtroom? Ryuji, go piss off the police.
Hell no!
Fine.
Just need to attend.
Yusuke.
Still, how are we supposed to know which trials? my
By the way, we
sister
have not
will
said our
lose?
code names in a
Leave
while.
that to me. I have some connections that come to mind. I will contact you once I manage to arrange a time. We should return to the real world for today, though. Well, see you all at the courtroom.
Hey, what we do? We didn't commit any crimes. Oh, okay. We're doing the cognition thing. So yeah, just like Madarame's palace and I'm gonna say Futaba's palace, even though technically that was just sending the calling card. I'm trying to think of the other palace we had to do that for. It wasn't Okumura. And I'm talking about, like, we started the infiltration mission, and then we had to actually take multiple days to actually do it. What am I doing? Oh, Velvet Room.
Do you need something?
Oh. What was I saying? I already finished Caroline and Justine's Confidant, but I might as well show off my fusion process since basically at this point I'm done. I don't have much of the compendium filled out. I have like, what, 69% of it? I haven't looked in a while. There is actually one thing, though, I am trying to do by the end of the game, which is summon Satanael, which you can only do in New Game Plus, but I'm also just trying to summon new personas.
Will this truly help you?
And they will ask you if this is truly worth it.
Select the skills you'd like
It's
to
not
enhance.
much better, to be honest, but it's not the worst.
It will receive some new now for a rebirth.
But like, I don't have, I mean, in Persona 5 Original, I don't have much of the compendium filled out. I don't know why, though. I guess it's because I just didn't really care that much my first couple of playthroughs. And then, but in Persona 5 Royal, however, I have like 99% of it filled out, if I remember correctly. The only one I'm missing is Satanael, and you can only summon Satanael in New Game Plus. You can't summon him any other time.
Fusion.
Oh yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but unfortunately,
Will this truly help you?
when you summon, if you have the DLC personas, you can fuse to them even if you don't want to. So, I highly recommend looking up the Persona 5 fusion calculator if you're trying to get a certain persona. So like, say you're trying to figure out how to get Satan, well, or the personas that fuse into Satan, I would heavily recommend looking up the fusion calculator, because it does have a bit of a thing where you can toggle which DLC personas you have. But if you're like me, you have all the DLC. Because I have the special edition of Persona 5, the ultimate edition of Persona 5. Because I actually have a bit of a weird backstory with Persona 5 in terms of purchase. I bought it digitally on PS4 at first, because for some reason I could not find a physical copy anywhere when it first came out. Like, I was searching Best Buy, I was searching GameStops. I guess it was because it was just sold out, and I just gave up after a while, so I just purchased it digitally. And I got the Ultimate Edition mainly because I think it was on sale at the time. I think they were having a big release date sale for it, so I just bought it because, you know what, I didn't really care, and it came with a bunch of helpful content, because the Ultimate Edition comes with, let's see, the DLC personas, and
Will this truly help
what was the other one? A bunch of, like, items to help you out at the beginning of the game. Some skill cards. Some costume, and all the costumes. So, that is the main reason. That is really all the DLC there is in this game. There's no, like, story DLC or anything like that, which is honestly fine. This game is long enough.
Will this truly help? Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
I mean, I would like to see some story content, DLC for this game, but, you know, I'm not complaining.
Will be nothing. Then let us begin.
Isn't Judgment Size Confidant? Isn't it already like level 1? Or what level is that? 4? Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Will this truly help you?
No, not really.
Will this truly help? Choose the inherited skills.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Receive a great now for a rebirth.
I feel like I know why I'm doing this, though. It's because I'm going to try to get as many Personas as I can my next visit to the, palace. Because, actually, I don't know if the game will let me explain. I don't know if I show this off. But I can't send the calling card before the deadline. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Basically,
Do you really need this?
how do I word this? When you try to send the calling card on a day before, on the day before the deadline ends, Akechi will butt in and say, hey, I think we should try sending it on the day of rather than waiting before.
To inherit.
And which is honestly really stupid, but it's also doing that for story reasons. You'll see why in a bit. You'll see why in a few parts. But that's, and if you send when you send the calling card, you will be locked into a very story intensive moment. In fact, I'd say it's like 2 parts of pure story will be coming in like next week's parts. So I hope you guys are prepared to hear me, to barely hear me that day, because there's going to be a lot of story, and I will be putting a spoiler warning at the beginning of every video for the parts starting, I want to say 1:15. This is 1:12, so I'd say 1:15 is when spoilers are going to start. I know that I've probably already spoiled a lot in this game, but, you know, I'm not sure. You know, this Let's Play has gone 112 parts. I don't remember. I don't know how many times I've spoiled something. I'm pretty sure I have. And I also know that Persona 5 has been out for years now, but there are some people who haven't played it yet, or for different reasons, and they are wanting to get into the game fresh, with fresh eyes, and I'd rather warn them when that starts. Because, you know, I mean, even though Royal is out, I still don't want to spoil vanilla Persona 5 story, because, you know, it's the same still. So I'm not sure what kind of warning it'll be. I don't know if it'll be in the thumbnail or if it'll be like some sort of thing at the beginning of the video. It'll probably be at the beginning of the video, knowing me, though. Fuse Thor already. I know I'm getting him.
Will this truly help you? You wished. Can you gather them up?
Yeah, so that's Satanael. I need to be level 95, which I'm a little bit under. But, you know, of course, I can just pay for it. But I look at all the personas I need in order to get to that, and I don't have any of them. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're in the compendium, but at least a few of them are, at least.
Finish. You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
I have 70% of the compendium filled out. I really have nothing to talk about right now, honestly.
Is this what you'll withdraw this persona? This is your
I am highly aware that I have not uploaded some regular Let's Plays. The only thing I've really been uploading right now is the is this Let's Play. That's for a good reason. This is really the only thing I need to be prioritizing right now. I'm trying to get Persona 5 done as quickly as possible. You know, we're almost done, you know. Again, we are 30 parts away. I want to be done by the end of August, and if my schedule is right, we should be getting at least that close.
Do you really need this?
again, what's that? Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you're wondering what that pause is, that's me looking at the fusion calculator, trying to figure out how to fuse certain personas.
Will this truly choose the inherited skills, inmate?
It will receive extra.
But once the Persona 5 LP ends, I'll try my best to get back to a normal schedule. You know, I will finish up The Walking Dead. You know, we're 2 episodes away from that. I will get back into the Persona dancing segment. I might focus on those for right now and get those finished up. Or at least, you know, for Persona 4's dancing. And then I will start recording Sonic Adventure. Because right now, you know, I'd rather just get this done. It's this middle of summer, and you know, my schedule is fairly unopened right now. You know, I haven't had a day off work in like days, in like a week. I don't get a day off until Wednesday, and it's Sunday right now. And what's really sucks is it's the beginning of the month, so at my job we have a lot of people going in to pay rent and bills because I work in a convenience store. So when you people get money orders and shit like that, it's I barely get to go to the bathroom at work. So my job's pretty great. My job does have its moments. By the way, the Picaro personas, you know, the Izanagi Picaro and all that, I don't really, in terms of differences, I think it's stats difference, skill differences, and also aesthetic difference. I should have just done this. I should have just cut this out, to be honest, but I really don't care. I'm not doing this because I want the part to be over 10 minutes. I'm doing this because I don't know why I'm doing this, actually. I must have just forgot. I thought I said I was going to cut this stuff out. I did a pretty good job at first. I guess I just stopped caring.
Do you really need this?
Me? Is everything okay? I know what I'm doing. I'm looking at the fusion calculator, trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. But I'm not doing anything wrong. It's the fact that the DLC is interfering. And I think you can turn... I don't know if you can, actually. Can you turn the DLC off? I guess you have to, like, uninstall it from your PS4 or PS3. Yeah, this game was released on PS3, by the way. I want to mention that. People tend to forget that. I mean, no one really plays the PS3 version, to be honest. I think the PS3 version's usually... I think the PS3 version's mostly used for modding now. But the PS3 version, in terms of differences, I don't think it really has any that I know of. Graphically, I think it's the exact same. I know gameplay-wise it's the same. Control-wise, I think there were some layouts changed. Like, I think the Thieves' Den button's a different button. I think it's the select button, since the PS4 does not have a select button technically. It has the touchpad. Which I never understood. I hate the PS4 share button. I hate it. because I want to press select sometimes, and I think, oh, it's the button that's across from the start button. But no, it's not. It's the share button, so I end up pressing the share button when I don't mean to. When I want to press select, when it's supposed to be the touchpad. It's also kind of my own fault, too, because I play a lot of PC games with the PS4 controller, and the share button's the select button on that. So I guess my instinct from that kicks in. I do like I like PlayStation controllers though, because they are comfortable to handle. What?
You cannot afford this.
Oh, screw you, Caroline. I'm out of money, dude. Just go home.
You'll withdraw this is your power. Time for you wish to perform fusion. Will this truly help you?
Okay.
Will this truly help you?
The suspense is killing me.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extraordinary my.
You know, with how the camera angle was for that persona, I would just love to see one of those "you think you're safe" memes with the hand sticking out, because it just kind of looks like one of those. Those are actually my favorite memes, to be honest. Those memes are kind of funny to me. I think I saw one where it was like the next fighter, where it was Sakurai during a Nintendo Direct, and it said the next fighter of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is you, and he reaches out at the screen. Like, I like that one. I don't remember what it looked like though. I gotta find it. I also like the one where it's Sonic 2 and he finishes up a level and it just says "you think you're safe" and the Sonic in the goalpost reaches out. Like, I actually do like those kind of memes though, where like it's someone from like an anime or something. Like, I saw one where it was Rize from Persona 4 holding out a gun towards you, and it's just like, it was like something like, he's like, "Hey, why aren't you dancing to Heartbeat Heartbreak?" And I'm just like, good question.
Will this truly help you?
I think I saw one where it was Teddy. People use this as a reaction image for port beggars on for Persona 5, and it was just Teddy saying, it's like, "Port begging, huh? I thought you learned your lesson," and it's doing the reach out. What the hell am I doing? Oh, that was a waste of 2,000 yen.
How goes?
The inmate. Gonna string them up? You wish to. Can you gather them up? Finished for Justine. These are the paths you have walked.
You don't have money. I'm probably just checking and seeing if I have them in the first place. I have money for that one. Do I have Red Rider?
Is this what you want?
I think I passed it.
Time for some You wish to perform an execution. Can you gather them up?
This is why I like Royal better in terms of summoning personas through this, because you could summon the persona you want right there by pressing buy all the personas, and it'll summon them for you. You still have to pay the yen for the summon, but you know, it was better because you didn't have to fucking go through through 500 menus to get to your to get the persona you wanted. I'm pretty sure I passed Red. I'm pretty sure I have all of them for Trumpeter. Because I do need Trumpeter to get Satanael. Sort of.
You change your mind. You'd like to read these are the paths you have walked.
I don't have enough money to summon them probably, but I can like lock them in place. Just I can mark them with the lock button just so I know that they're there. You just passed it. Go back.
Is this what you want? A fee is required. Then accept this persona.
I just passed it. What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out my thought process here. Because I'm pretty sure it's a dumb one. Am I gonna do something? I mean, I have not moved in a while. I know what I'm doing. Me? Is everything okay? Did I die? Did I die? Am I okay? What the fuck's going on? Why did I think it was a good idea to leave this in? Oh my god. Don't tell me this is gonna be the entire part. Okay, I'm moving again, so... What's going on? I am trying to figure something out. Like, I'm trying to figure out my thought process here, but I can't place it. Excuse me.
Time for let's exit. Now choose. Do you really need this? this truly help you? Do you really need this? Are you finished?
Just say yes, please. Oh, for God's sake. Why didn't I... This was the entire part? I hate myself.
Joker.
I see.
Still mad at myself for that. That was so stupid.
You're back.
It should not have taken me that long.
Okay. Hey. What? How's the pressure, Master?
I just want to mention that Sojiro saw her walk in with that uniform. Because we're going to walk back down there, and we're going to see Sojiro still sitting there, or standing there, doing stuff. But we're not going to walk down there, probably. But you can walk right back down there, and he is standing there, doing stuff. Still in the store, but whatever. He saw that. He saw his whatever.
You better not give that shit to my customers. Yo. Alright. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You look serious today. You should be grateful.
I don't really get hit by those kind of spells that often anyway.
I guess that's fine.
Don't do it.
You should be grateful.
Oh. That was just painful. I mean, I don't have many allies die that much, so I guess it's fine, but still, it just kind of hurts.
I guess that's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had like 30 of those damn things. Those are old though, like, ew. You just took like 30 of those things.
Okay. Come again.
I love RPG logic though. You can keep your you can keep old food in your pocket for as long as you want. Oh.
Hey.
Are we buying some porn? What kind are we buying? Well, I don't really remember buying batting. I don't know many pornos that involve bat. Actually, I don't want to know. Wait, Mishima's not at rank 10?
Gotta be careful.
He said wear a mask!
Well, see you later.
Let's do it.
Alright, I guess we're doing that next part. So that's the next time you meet, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we're ranking up Mishima. But, you know, see you guys next time for more Persona 5, and take care.
We know that